Alright, so today I'm going to talk about the Rocket hate, and more so just playing Rocket in Ranked. Now, I really don't play Ranked all too often, if I'm perfectly honest. I play a couple matches every couple of days or so. I mostly am a quick play warrior, but my point with this is that I still have experienced the issues of playing Rocket in Ranked. What I will say is that as a Rocket main, and as I know many people are, you shouldn't be one-tricking Rocket. Rocket is not the best choice in all situations. However, if you are going to do it, you need to know what you're doing and how to do it properly. We're going to be going over more guides on exactly a lot of this stuff, but the thing is, Rocket players, I do have to honestly say this. We need to be doing more damage. We need to not just be heal botting. Yes, heal botting is sometimes the play. It is. It really is. There are times when your team is dominating, and honestly, all you really need to do is sit in the back and kind of just help them out a little bit and stay alive. Staying alive is your number one priority as Rocket. Staying alive, shooting at the hill orbs. Your second priority is going to be your revive station and making sure it is in a good place, it is guarded, and that it is moving with the team as they move up. Your third job is damage. Rocket can do some insane damage. And yes, I know about the fall off. Everyone knows about the fall off because people won't stop talking about it. However, you do have two dashes. There is nothing stopping you, especially once your res beacon is on cooldown, from getting in there, doing some damage, and getting the fuck out. There is literally nothing stopping you from doing this. If you watch the really, really good Rockets play, this is usually how they play. They will throw in a ball to get some healing, maybe a couple. They will dash in, they will do some damage, they will dash out. And usually they're doing this when their res beacon is either on cooldown or is in a position where it can't really be used. Because this is the thing. Once Rocket dies, so does this beacon. So when it's down, you do want to play a little bit safer. Once a pick has been gotten, the enemy team usually pushes in. And this is your opportunity, as your teammate is getting revived, to rush in a little bit and get some damage onto a Strain Shield, onto Hulk. This is the other thing. You need to be killing utility. While, yes, the damage fall off is there, and while you might be in the back, it's not stopping you from shooting Onks, it's not stopping you from shooting shields, it's not stopping you from shooting literally anything, penny mines, anything that's on the field that needs to be destroyed quickly. Rocket can get very, very fast as opposed to the other healers. And the thing is, some people might say, well, my aim is not good. Well, I hate to tell you guys this, your aim and your gameplay is not going to get much better if you don't constantly do it. This is the thing with this. If you don't do it, you're not going to get better at it. And this isn't me to shame any of the Rocket players out there who are a little heal body. I understand. But this leads on to the other thing, switching off of Rocket. There are times to play Rocket. If you have a Bucky and a Punisher on your team for whatever reason, pick Rocket. Like, there's no reason not to. Your ammo pack is basically an ultimate at that point. If you don't have any other healers, Rocket cannot solo heal. Let me rephrase this because someone's going to take that wrong. Rocket can solo heal. He's just not the best at it. You need to go someone else to make up for the lack of immediate heals. Rocket, ironically, does better when the fights are a little sporadic and not immediate brawls. That's the thing. So your best bet in that case is to switch to somebody else that the team might need, preferably either a Cloak and Dagger or even more preferably Luna Snow. As much as I'm not the biggest fan of the character, she is probably the best healer in the game for a reason. On top of that, if you're running into triple support on the enemy side, you don't necessarily need to swap off Rocket. Rocket is a very good off healer and can actually do something that the other healers can't do against triple support, and that is annoy the crap out of the backline. If you have triple support on your team and you have your two main healers, throw down your res beacon, run to the backline, annoy them like a gnat, and run back. You would be surprised how often this works and can really confuse the healers. This is very similar to how very good players play Jeff, where they will do the same thing. They'll flank, and they're not doing it necessarily to get kills, but to distract the enemy, to make them think, oh, an easy kill, or oh, this guy is doing some damage to me, I need to go do it. And kill the Jeff and or Rocket. The other thing with this, again, you need to be flying too. I see so few Rocket players doing this. You need to be flying. Now, not all the time, obviously, but you are one of, if not the most mobile support in the game. Use this to your advantage. Get the high ground. Put your res beacons in places no one sees them. Go from off angles that people have to now look at and take pressure off of your team in that sense. Again, this isn't to shame any Rocket players. I'm just saying, guys, we can do better. And I know that not everyone is the best. Even in the gameplay footage you're probably seeing in the background, I'm not playing the best, and I'm probably not even using my own advice. But these are things we need to work on. The perception of Rocket is always probably going to be hated. He is basically coined the term as the Mercy of Marvel Rivals because a lot of people play him heel body, which I think is something we need to swap. The stereotype of Rocket's just sitting in the back heel botting is something that needs to be swapped. Now, don't be dumb with it. Don't just, feed into the enemy the entire time. But you can get a little aggressive. Get in there. You're not necessarily going to get kills, but you need to be doing damage. At the very least, chip damage. Again, big targets like Strange's shields are massive for Rocket. You don't really even need to aim to do that, and he can wipe it out in like a couple seconds. It's kind of insane. And that alone helps your team out. Now, they're not going to be very appreciative, probably, but that's just the nature of the game. It doesn't matter who you're playing, support, DBS, or tank. I hate to tell you guys this. Everyone hates everybody that's a random teammate. It's just kind of how human beings work. But that was just a quick rant about Rocket. Again, more videos coming. I'm probably not going to do the domination map videos because, one, they're really difficult to get footage for because of how the custom games work. And two, there's not really too many weird, unique spots on them. I've kind of done all the unique spots. But we're going to get some other ones, particularly going over the team up and the ultimate. I do want to do videos on those because I feel like people don't necessarily use them wrong, but aren't really thinking too much when they are using them or not using them at all. And the Groot team up. I actually saw a post going over how to make this a little bit better, and we'll be talking about that later. But in any case, I love you guys. Have a good one, and bye.